There's a moment in betrayal trauma that no one warns you about. It's not when you discover the betrayal. It's not when the relationship ends. It's the moment you stop explaining and suddenly you're the villain, where you stop letting them control you, where they lose control and you're the villain. You were the empath, the one who cared, the one who tried harder, loved deeper, gave more chances, the benefit of the doubt. And yet, somewhere along the way, you became the problem. Not because you changed for the worst, but because you stopped abandoning yourself. Today, I want to talk about the empath as a villain and how in betrayal trauma, the empath doesn't defeat the narcissist by fighting. They defeat them by healing. Here's what happens in narcissistic betrayal dynamics. The empath takes responsibility for emotional repair. They seek understanding. They perhaps try to restore the connection, mend the connection, leave on an even playing field, tying the relationship up in a bow, moving forward in a respectable, honorable, adult way. Carries themselves with dignity, respect, and honor. The narcissist, however, avoids accountability, rewrites the narrative, needs someone else to carry the blame, lies, steals, cheats on you with another lover, plays right in your face with it, plays the victim, turns friends around and colleagues against you, the flying monkeys, so to speak, right? We all know about those flying monkeys that the narcissist turns against you. So when the empath finally says, I'm done explaining, I trust myself now, this no longer works for me, the story flips. Suddenly you're cold, selfish, unforgiving. You're even called the narcissist yourself. You didn't become the villain because you hurt them. You became the villain because you stopped being controllable. The narcissist is not defeated by your rage, your confrontations, your long messages explaining the pain. Those things still feed the dynamic. What they fear most is indifference. What they fear most is you becoming successful. What they fear most is the inability to keep you in a box. What they fear most is you glowing up and doing better when they try to smash you and defeat you and burn you to the ground. When you no longer need the validation, the apologies, closure from them, when your nervous system settles, when your identity stabilizes, when your life expands beyond the betrayal, the power collapses because narcissistic control only exists when emotional codependence remains. Many empaths fear healing because they think, I'll lose my softness. I'll become bitter. I'll stop caring. Healing does not turn the empath cold, it turns them selective. You turn into a powerhouse. You don't lose empathy, you gain discernment. You stop over explaining, over functioning, over giving, and you start trusting your body, respecting your limits, choosing peace over chaos. Boundaries are not revenge, they are recovery. The empath doesn't defeat the narcissist by winning the argument. They defeat them by leaving the battlefield. It's no more emotional chess, no more proving your goodness, no more chasing justice from someone incapable of giving it. Let me repeat that. No more chasing justice from someone incapable of giving it and has never been able to provide or give it to begin with in most cases. The real victory looks like sleeping peacefully, laughing again, regaining your power, glowing up, feeling grounded in your own skin, living a life that no longer revolves around the wound. The empath wins the moment life becomes bigger than the betrayal. So, if you've been labeled the villain, if you've been misunderstood after betrayal, if you've questioned whether healing made you too much or too distant, if you've taken your power back and gone no contact, that's not weakness. That's not disrespect. That is just regaining my own sense of sanity. That is understanding that I'm not the person or wasn't the person for you. You're not losing your heart, you're reclaiming it. Healing doesn't mean you stop loving, it means you stop bleeding for people who refuse to heal themselves. This is your invitation. Choose yourself. Trust your nervous system again. Stop explaining your worth. Stop explaining your worth to someone who never understood it and took it for granted to begin with. You owe yourself your freedom. So if you don't know who I am, I'm David Martin, psychotherapist and LMFT with Illuminated Pathways. If this resonated with you, like this video, share it with somebody who may benefit from it. Uh, Subscribe for more videos. Check out my description bar below, and you can see my contact information on there. Also, check out some of my other videos in here on various other subjects on betrayal trauma, parenting, etc., etc. So remember, the empath is never the villain in their own healed story. And again, please like, subscribe, and share, and tune in to some more videos. And I hope you all benefited from this, and see you all in the next video.